Hi, this is Ashley Swartz. I'm at CES for Beat TV with SMG Source at CES. I'm very fortunate enough to be joined by Kavita Vazirani, who is the Vice President of Media Strategy at Comcast. Hi, Kavita.
Hi, how are you?
I'm well, thank you. I know you just came from the show floor, so I'm so excited to have to speak to you. Tell me what you're walking away with. What was notable, special, exciting?
I think the big thing that I noticed was all of the connected TVs around the floor and the convergence of television with social media, with commerce, with making life easier for consumers. I thought that was just really compelling and fascinating, and it's interesting to see how in a few years our lives are going to change in the home, in the living room, in the family room, and the other part that I thought was amazing is the connection of all of the devices together. So whether it is your television, whether it's your mobile device, your tablets, I just thought that was really exciting to see.
Well, and so tell me what that means for Comcast as a cable provider, right? I mean, the living room is changing, and it is a multi-device, multi-screen environment. What does that mean for you and your subscribers?
I think we have to keep up with the innovation that is taking place. I think one of the big offerings that Comcast has is all of the content partnerships that we have, whether it is with our NBC partners or whether it's with any of the other networks, and it's changing the way we do business. It's really changing the business model of how we negotiate our contracts with networks and get the content that is going to be compelling for the consumer, because the consumer is in control, and I think we need to keep that in mind. And it was prevalent across the floor. Everyone is thinking about the consumer first, so it's very exciting.
You know, your role is overseeing media strategy, and given that social is omnipresent and now the convergence that we talk of and this sort of fluidity of content across devices, what does it mean for you from a media perspective and how you're changing the way that you look at your business, working, sort of going forward with SMG? How does your daily life change?
Tremendously. I think one of the big things that we talk about with MediaVest and our partners is data, and how do we think about all of the data that we have access to through the set-top boxes, all of the data that we have from people who come to our site, who consume our content, and how do you leverage that to reach new customers. And I think it's going to be really important for us to really understand what the consumer is doing, and measurement will have to change. Nielsen in a lot of ways is becoming very archaic, and we need to, as an industry, come up with a new way to measure the impact of our marketing programs. And we need to change the creative model. How do we talk to consumers? Today it is the television spot, but how do we evolve from that so that we're being relevant and we're in the right content in the right context? So that's going to be really important for us to just continue to evolve how we look at all of those elements of our business.
All I have to say is amen. Very, very well said. So thank you for your time. Have a great rest of your show and time in Vegas.
Thank you.
Awesome. Thanks. Thank you.